A longtime Jasper police officer receives a promotion, Rojack breaks ground on the new German-American Boulevard, and Monday with the Mayor featuring Jasper Mayor Terry Seitz. Those stories and much more are up next here on 18 WJTS News. Hello, I'm Bradford Raths. In your news at this hour, longtime patrolman Doug Hettinger has been promoted to the rank as Road Sergeant for the Jasper Police Department. This morning, the Jasper Board of Public Works approved the promotion, selecting Hettinger, who was one of only 2 internal applicants for the position. The 45-year-old native of Owensboro has lived in Jasper for 25 years and has spent a total of 17 years in law enforcement in DuBois County. Following brief stints with the Ferdinand Police and the DuBois County Sheriff's Department, Hettinger joined the Jasper Police in 1999. Hettinger says he is excited about his promotion and looks forward to continuing to serve the department and the city in an elevated capacity.
You know, I've been in law enforcement 17 years, and it's always been a goal of mine to obtain a leadership position. And like I said, this is a great group of people and a great department to work for. And we got an excellent team here, and I'm just excited to be one of the leaders of this team. And, you know, everything's accomplished by everybody that works so hard down here to take care of the community.
Hettinger will replace Jeff Carey, who retired from the Jasper Police Force last month. Carey relocated to Indianapolis to take a new position at the Indianapolis International Airport. Hettinger's new promotion will take effect next Monday, April 1st. At this same meeting, Jasper Police Chief Mike Bennett asked for and received permission from the board to fill 2 newly opened positions for officers for the department. The 2 positions were created with Carey's retirement and the departure of Patrolman David Drew, who resigned from the department earlier this month following a suspension for alleged misconduct. The board authorized Bennett to begin advertising for the positions immediately. Also this morning, the Board of Public Works approved the purchase of a new unmarked police car for the department. The board selected Sternberg Chrysler's bid of $24,904 for a new 2013 Dodge Charger. The money will be allocated from the Police Continuing Education Fund. During this morning's Jasper Board of Public Works meeting, representatives of J.H. Rudolph & Company presented the City of Jasper, as well as the Jasper Street Department, a plaque commemorating the company for being recognized as the winner of the 2012 Quality in Construction Award for Excellence of an Asphalt Pavement. The National Asphalt Pavement Association presented the award to J.H. Rudolph for work on a recent Jasper City Streets paving project that included resurfacing work on Warning Road, Skyview Drive, Division Street, South Truman Road, and East 6th Street. Jeff Klein is project manager for J.H. Rudolph. He says the award by NAPA was given based on the quality of the end product, as well as the joint effort between J.H. Rudolph and the Jasper Street Department. Klein says the quality of work performed by the City of Jasper was a major factor in the award.
Well, they're very conscientious. They got a tremendous crew. They did most of the drainage and help with widening, traffic control, engineering, and so forth. So they've got a very high quality department, which points to the reason why this award was given.
Jasper Street Commissioner Ramey Eckerly says the award is a great honor for the city and the department. He says the recognition is a culmination of a joint effort by the J.H. Rudolph Company and the city. Rudolph
made us aware that they submitted this to the National Asphalt Pavement Association, and we were awarded this award, but I can't say enough for J.H. Rudolph, the cooperation they give us, working closely with us, all the other utilities out in that area, the homeowners out in that area, the traveling public, and most of all Jeff Tysing, Assistant Street Commissioner, for leading the charge out there, and then the laborers at the Street Department. They did an outstanding job. Everybody worked together, and as my brother always says, the proof's in the pudding, and I think we made a pretty good batch of pudding out there.
The award also recognizes the fact that J.H. Rudolph Company used asphalt mixes that contained 35% reclaimed asphalt pavement, which in turn saved money for the project. Working under heavy traffic, the company and the city produced high-quality asphalt pavements with minimal disruption to the public. This marks the first time the City of Jasper has been part of the NAPA Award. This morning, the Redevelop Old Jasper Action Coalition broke ground on its newest project, German-American Boulevard. The boulevard, paid for by a donation from German-American Bank, will go east from the train depot out to 3rd Avenue, running parallel to the railroad tracks. The boulevard will feature a semicircular wall with seating behind it on the east end, a walkway connecting it to the Riverwalk, benches with pergola trees for shade along the west side, and light posts with decorative banisters and chains on the south side of the tracks to keep people off of the tracks. Rojac leader Dave Beeler says the construction of the boulevard is a proud moment for the coalition and for the city.
It's just pride. I mean, never in my foggiest expectations would have I thought the Riverwalk would get the use it gets. It's amazing how many people use that. So then all this other stuff is just a natural. The mill, you know, the train, the depot, and now the boulevard, which is going to be beautiful. It just all ties together. And then the barn over there, and then the future expansion of whatever we're going to do here to the cabinet company building.
The boulevard will officially be dedicated on July 13th, which will be a community day and will be a full day of events, highlighted by a ride and dine train courtesy of the Spirit of Jasper and an evening concert. DuBois County Democrats gathered Saturday evening for food and fellowship during the party's annual Truman Dinner and fundraiser. Area Democrats socialized with local town elected officials as well as State Senator Richard Young. Young reported to attendees the actions taken during this year's final legislative session, which largely dealt with Indiana's $3 million budget. He also elaborated on other additional money allocated for Indiana roads and building state universities. Also in attendance as the keynote speaker was recently elected U.S. Senator Joe Donnelly. Donnelly, who previously owned a business and served as U.S. Representative for 6 years, commended DuBois County for its low unemployment rate and fiscal responsibility. He also discussed his plan for further legislation to create more jobs and to counsel recent veterans. Donnelly says in 2012, more active duty service members committed suicide than were killed in combat in Afghanistan. He hopes to promote outreach for vets who might not seek out the help otherwise. A Dale man was arrested Friday night after he led police on a high-speed chase. Indiana State Police say 27-year-old Michael Lindsay was observed going 65 miles per hour in a 55 miles per hour speed zone along State Road 161 near County Road 650 South at approximately 6:30 p.m. Police say when a state trooper turned around and went to stop Lindsay, Lindsay accelerated and did not stop for the officer. The chase reached speeds in excess of 100 miles per hour and lasted approximately 7 miles, at which point police say Lindsay decided to stop near the intersection of State Road 161 and State Road 68 in northern Warwick County. After stopping Lindsay, police say he was found to be in possession of and under the influence of marijuana. Lindsay was arrested and taken to the DuBois County Jail. He faces Class D felony charges of operating while intoxicated and resisting law enforcement, Class A misdemeanor counts of possession of marijuana and possession of paraphernalia, and a Class B misdemeanor count of reckless driving. During a recent meeting of the Jasper Strassenfest Committee, the 2013 Jasper Strassenfest Hofsmarschall, or Grand Marshal, was selected. After review and discussion of nomination letters submitted by the general public, the committee voted to select Patricia Patty Gepfrich as the 2013 Jasper Strassenfest Hofsmarschall. Gepfrich has accepted the appointment. Gepfrich worked for Masterbrand Incorporated for over 25 years and currently is a member of several community organizations, including the Jasper Deutschverein Club, where she currently serves on the board of directors and also edits the club's newsletter. She's also involved with the Jasper High School Student German Exchange Program and the DuBois County Disabled American Veterans Auxiliary. The 35th annual Strassenfest is scheduled for August 1st through the 4th. Last year's Hofsmarschall for the Strassenfest was none other than DC Broadcasting's own Paul Canese. Paul Canese is the president of DC Broadcasting, the parent company of WJTS TV. For more information on this year's Strassenfest, visit www.jasperstrassenfest.org or like them on Facebook. Coming up after the break, Monday with the Mayor featuring Terry Seitz, plus a warm-up in store in your local forecast, sports with Kurt Guxell, and Inform featuring Jasper Chamber of Commerce Executive Director Nancy Eckerly. That's all next here on 18 WJTS News. Local people watching local people.